Hi everyone, my name is Christine G and I am here to talk about Mod 6 discussion option 2. So this option has two scatter plots and I just have a short demo that I'm going to give you here, and I have pulled this graph from the China study, which is a book by Dr. Colin Campbell. And here we see several things going on. We have the scatter plot. We have a line here that just shows kind of like the pattern of the individual points. And you can see that there are all these different points. In real life, things don't end up on a perfect straight line like this. So we just note the pattern and we have these different points. And what I am seeing here, so this on the x-axis is the percent of total calories coming from animal protein. And then here, heart disease rates. And you'll notice per 100,000 people, and this is for people from 55 to 59 years old across 20 countries. So different demographics, different DNAs, things like that. So here we'll notice when it's very low, the amount of calories coming from animal protein, the number of heart disease rates are down, and these are heart disease death rates, and then it increases as the animal protein intake increases. So it's going up, and the way I would look at it, there are different ways you can interpret it. You can, I would say that as here, the total number of calories from animal protein, as it increases, so does the rate of heart disease deaths. And this is for men from 55 to 59 years old. We could also kind of construct an algebraic equation, the equation of a line that might be very close to what the pattern is. So we could look and get 2 points. So here's the point where the x value is 3, and then this looks like it's 100. And then, so 3% of the calories, and that is 100 deaths due to heart disease. And then let me look for another good one. So here, might have to estimate on one of these points. So we have 1 point, and let's see, I could take another point. Why don't I say, I could take one on the line and say, let's take one that's 7 and 400. So got the 2 points, 3, 100, and then 7, 400. So then I could calculate the slope, and then I would be able to write the equation of a line. So if I calculate the slope, that is y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. And I'll just call this x1, y1, and then x2, y2. And then we have 100 minus 400. And then x1 is 3 minus x2, which is 7. And then I'll get negative 300 divided by negative 4. And so negatives cancel each other out, and then it would be a positive slope, and 4 goes into 30. 4 times 7 is 28, so 75. So the slope is 75. and it's positive. So 75, which makes sense because this is going uphill, so it's a positive slope. So for every 1% increase in total calories of animal protein, the deaths go up by 75 for heart disease. So very telling. And now the second one that we're going to look at, and I will grab the next one. This one was off of a site called, the Scientific Basis of Vegetarianism. Let me make it a little bit smaller so we're fitting into things. And I'm going to grab it. I'll do a screenshot of it so I can write on it. And then here we have this, these would be the points where they have these plus signs. So you'll notice that the other one was going uphill and there was a significant pattern that it was increasing. And then this shows that it's going downhill, but it doesn't appear to be as going downhill as significantly as the other one was. So here what we could do is look at, but this is the trend line, we'll call it, this line that's going through. And we'll notice that plant protein is here on the independent axis, and then breast cancer is on the y-axis. So here we have, and that's right here, we can pick a couple of points, and let's say we have this one, which is 20, and then let's say this is 35. So 20, 35. And then let me pick another one. So let's go to 50. So when we have 50 grams of plant protein a day, and it's around, let's say, 15. And it appears to me like as you eat more, get more of your protein from plants, that you would have lower breast cancer rate. So, and what we would do is again assign, we'll look at the slope, x1, y1, x2, y2, and then we'd set up our equation for the slope. And so y2 is, or y1, I meant to write this as y1, 35 minus 15 over 20 minus 50. And then we have in the denominator, we have a negative number, so that's negative 30. And then in the numerator, 35 minus 15 is 20. And so then we have this equals, my pen's not writing, negative 2/3. I'm going to put it up here. Sorry, it's hard to write on here. I don't normally write like a kindergartner, though. So then we have negative 2/3. So for every, there's a decrease of 2 incidents of breast cancer for every increase of 3 grams of plant protein. And so this is a negative slope. This line is going downhill. The pattern is going downhill, and it's negative. And this is actually the correlation coefficient, which shows that there is a negative correlation. It's not extremely high, but it is there. So, Anyway, hope this helps, and feel free to email me anytime if you have any questions. My email is c.gee@snu.edu. Thanks so much. Have a great day.